And we're back. So the last time we defeated the Anjanath. And now the village is safe. Now we can go after our true target, the Elder Dragon, known as Zhorah Magdoras. Now,
oh yeah,
because of the way this event is, it's a very long event. We're going to cut this up pretty heavily, and everything, all the audio is going to be, post-record. So right now, we have the handler who is talking to us. Just realized that we never really sat down and talked at all.
Nothing can stop us.
She doesn't really know anything about us, so she wants to know why we're here. We know why she's here. She wants to taste the cuisine of the land. And here we go with one for the history books.
Help him.
And here's our fearless leader, Commander. Now, I must say, this, when I was seeing this stuff, I laughed. Again, I bring up the time these people have been on this island slash continent, however big it may truly be. They've been on it, the first fleet,
this is gonna
50
work.
years. The second fleet, which is where
Commander.
the smithy is from, the people who make all the stuff, is the second fleet. They've been here for 40 years.
We'll get it ready by morning.
Now,
I promise.
just now, they decided that they were going to build heavy artillery.
When the time comes, you know what
It's
to do.
laughable, because this is not exactly a resource-starved
The operation will commence
place.
at daybreak.
So,
Sounds like we got our
when
work
you
cut out
see
for
the
us, eh,
setup,
old
you'll
man?
see that there's like 6 cannons, like 8
By next
ballista,
moonrise,
and
Zhorah will be in
that's
chains.
about it. That's about all that they have. And again, 40 years on the island. So, right now, we know that Zhorah Magdoras will be here. For some reason, we know he's going to be here at daybreak. And again, how you lose a monster as big as a mountain with a literal volcano on its back is beyond me. Because you'll see that he's about to burst out the ground here. That was a tunnel. That is a huge tunnel that he paved. There is a clear entrance to that tunnel. Here we go. Now, seeing the concept arts of Zhorah Magdoras, I'm really happy with the finished product.
Get to your posts
that
now!
Zhorah Magdoras looks absolutely amazing. And if Capcom ever decides to do something else other than Monster Hunter World, I would hope it would be an MMO. And
Use the cannons and ballistae!
I
Wear
believe
the
there
beast
could
down!
be some really unique ways of actually
If you've been
doing
wounded,
Zhorah
retreat to the
Magdoras.
rear
I would
camp.
prefer it to be like Shadows of the Colossus style, where you have Zhorah Magdoras coming through a ravine like this, and you have to find your way on his back.
Hold nothing back!
Rather than all this cannon stuff like that, you get on his back and then you take care of him. I would suggest, because once we get on his back, he has 3 magma cores, which we attack and weaken him. I would suggest to have like somewhere around 12, and then you have all these shell platings that serve as obstacles and even obscure the actual magma cores. So, of the 12, I would only have about 4 or 5 active ones. So it would be, you have to route your way through his maze plates, destroying the plates as you see fit to get through, and then uncovering the magma cores to see if they are actually active. The ones that are active, you destroy. You have a time limit to destroy a set amount of cores. If not, then he goes nuclear, and then the volcano on his back explodes and wipes you. But after you destroy the set amount of magma cores, then a tunnel opens up and you can crawl through his back, or around his back, into his chest, to his heart, and that's where the final encounter will occur. That's how I would probably do it. But, yeah. So you have the cannons and the ballista. The cannons do 150 to 180 damage. The ballista do 10 to them, so the ballista are really there to hammer down the wires. So, yeah. The only thing you have to do is really, I don't even think that you have to do a damage level. I've never lost this encounter ever. I just go through the motion because it's something to do rather than wait for 10 minutes. But I don't know if there's a damage threshold that you're supposed to achieve. Or if you're just simply supposed to break apart, which I broke apart, I think, the second cannon shot that I did. But anyway, after a while, the commander will tell you that,
Ready your binders!
go up to the binders,
Climb up!
which is another
The binder is on top of the barrier! Fire it from the
spell.
ballista when you're ready!
We're going to take this harpoon, which is, I mean, it's a relatively large harpoon. Let's get into that. Now, I messed up here. See, I thought I launched the binder. That ballista was loaded. I don't know why. I had not used that ballista. So, you know, I'm realizing now that, oh crap, I didn't fire it. What's going on? So, you know, fire the rest of the stuff, then we load the binder up, and we fire the binder. But you'll see the
First
binder.
binder post. Success.
That
We restrained
should
its
not be
movement.
broken. That should be like a chain
Second binder post.
where the
Success.
link is as big
Now,
as a human
hammer it with all
to
you've
be
got.
at the
We need to
bare
wear it down.
minimum effective. Now, granted, the size of this beast, you know, string isn't going to do anything, and even the chain length, the size of the human head really isn't going to matter too much. So after a certain amount of time, Zhorah Magdoras is ready
What's the
to go
target's
through
condition?
the first
It's
barrier.
still not weak enough to
Again,
capture, sir.
this is, now granted, this is thrown up with wood and whatnot. There's, you can't expect for, you know, you to have like huge metal barricades within 24 hours. This is the thing that I would say would be legitimate for an operation. Hurry up, get it done. But as far as like actual
Zhorah Magdoras
artillery,
is breaching the
there
first
should have
barrier.
been 100, at least 100 cannons all around, just constantly bombarding. And you should see it from both sides. If
Zhorah
you're on
Magdoras is
one
breaching the
side,
first barrier.
and you're just like,
next
you're just
phase.
seeing this, you're just
Zhorah
constantly
Magdoras is
bombarding
broken
this guy.
through!
And it would have been
Grab your
far more
transports
epic
and
than
proceed
just
to the mounting
6
phase of the
cannons.
operation!
Move it, hunters! Get to a hitching post! Got it! Boarding that sucker now!
Alright,
This
so
is where
now
it
we're
really
going to
counts,
enter
partner.
the,
You can do it.
we finished the siege part. Now we're going to actually go onto his back. And all this really is
Now,
farming
now.
session. We have 3 magma cores that we must destroy.
Run its back, old man!
And we have
Give us some
plenty
orders!
of time to
Find the magma
now,
cores on
some
Zhorah's shell.
classes can
Those are its
really
weak
go
points,
in
so if you
and
attack
destroy
them,
these
it'll
cores
wear
super
the beast
fast.
down.
I think Bow's
Watch out for that
relatively
magma.
fast
It's
because the only
spewing
thing
out
you
of
have to do
those
is charge up the dragon.
That's one of those
shot,
cores. Attack it.
and then shoot it, depending on the core. This one takes the most because of the angle. Now I could run up the other side and probably really take it down, but I think it was six
core
or seven
destroyed.
shots that took.
Oh boy,
The rest
Zhorah
take,
Magdoras did not
3,
like that
4,
one bit.
5 shots.
Good!
And
Find
it's
the
all
next
about
one!
the angle. But you got other classes that can release their most devastating combo and can break it, like 20 seconds. But yeah, so because the length of this, you really need to skip it. I do suggest coming here and looting everything. Just loot everything, run around, destroy the cores. Then once you're done, run around and loot everything again. Hit all the nodes. It's your first chance for Dragonite ore. You also start to gain Zhorah Magdoras pieces, which won't come to play until you can actually unlock his armor. There is a couple pieces of charms. I don't think that you will necessarily make the charms because right now skills are really hard to come by.
Second magma core destroyed. Something's happening.
Alright, so you have, I'll say about 30 seconds before he moves. Once he moves, he actually crushes you there. It does not
Changing
count
posture.
as a
I
feint.
think it's trying to get up.
You will not,
Stay calm
be
and
carded, you'll
focused.
just respawn.
Just keep looking for those
It is
magma
virtually
cores.
impossible to lose this. You have to try to lose this. So yeah.
We've spotted another core on Zhorah Magdoras' head.
Right! Hunters, make for its head and attack that core with all you've got!
So again, this is just a farming route. you go down both sides.
Get ready to
and
resupply
hit
the
nodes
hunters.
there.
It's time.
And also
Understood.
both sides have, if you look up top there, you see that there's a plate that's glowing. And that's what I would use as the plates to kind of cover him. There's like dozens and dozens and dozens of them. And you have to destroy them to get through Zhorah Magdoras rather than just ride over. So yeah, that was his head. We're close to his head or around the top of the shell. So you just keep firing that off to break it. You get a nice break bonus. Sweet 20 points, and then you'll find another node. But again, it's all about harvesting because this is just, to me, this is like an expedition. Alright. Just look at him and then see his head. But yeah, once you get up here, then the serious handler, as she is known, she appears and then she gives you
Wait long?
a nice little healing item. Just in case
Over here.
the ancient potion. I recommend holding on to
Okay.
it. They're like liquid gold at the very beginning. Ancient potions. Yeah, I had it right for that. Ancient potions, what they do is they maximize your health and your stamina bar. They do not fade unless you carve. So for really hard battles, I suggest bringing one and then popping it immediately, or going in your first attempt with just the food buff, and then on your second attempt, if you're unable to go ahead and pop it. But yeah. Alright, so we're at the very top. I actually had to run down. I actually had to wait for him to kind of rebuild to move. But here is the final core. It is accessible in two forms. This form, and then when he actually moves. And when he moves, that's when it sucks because Magma is probably going to hit you just like that. He actually did.
Core destroyed!
Okay, that's enough. Look towards the second barrier.
Hunters, hold your position! Watch your footing or it'll shake you off!
So yeah, you have a decent amount of time to go before he actually reaches the second barrier. The flagship monster of the game, the one that's on the box near Gigante, shows up. At this point, no idea why he's here, but it's a really cool little scene. So we just have to wait for that. It'll take a little bit.
Ready your binders! Fire!
So
We've restrained it. Wait,
Huh?
what's that?
So
What is that?
yeah, I went
That
up there
black
and
figure up
just
in the sky.
rested because
No. Hunters,
I went
you need to get up on the Zhorah
looted everything.
Magdoras' shell right now!
Alright, so we're actually where we're supposed to be, but we're gonna fly by the
A
link break
monster!
back to
Some
where we
unknown
were.
monster has appeared on Zhorah Magdoras' shell.
Ballista team, get ready to provide support!
That is
Hunters,
Elder
under
Dragon.
Zhorah's back, now!
Ballista team, acknowledged! On it!
Careful there, partner. That's the mysterious black monster we've been hearing about. The one that left those thorns behind.
Which I think was pretty cool. I think most of the flagships are really cool. So once I get a flash card, I plan on doing all the DS Monster Hunter games too. They're all fun. They're all fun. I'd like to be able to showcase all the monsters and do like the top monsters I want to be in Monster of the World or see again. But yeah, the only thing you have to do is just film like a couple of with a few shots, a
Come
few
on!
hits, dodge
Back in
attacks.
position, now!
You could do a little cutscene where the other fifth
Aim,
A-lister comes.
fire!
so we hit him with the ballista. No go.
Yeah!
Go get some! Yeah.
Smacked. Make the sword and shield look bad. Here's the huntsman. Make it also look good. His cleaves off. He's from the first!
Master!
How they can see everybody up there is beyond me.
No way.
How she can see that is well beyond me. Alright, so Zhorah Magdoras has had enough, and he finally realized that he was just held back with flying, so therefore he's not worried about it. He's just gonna go where he wants to go. There goes your Alright, so crashes through the final barrier. And vanishes. The stealth of the moving mountain is beyond me. So yeah, the plan didn't work.
I'm getting too old for this.
Been hunting for a long time, guy. I mean, he's here since the first fleet, so he's 50 years old. That was 50 years, plus he was probably at least an adult of 18 years before he came here, so he was a 68-year-old man, basically. Yeah, it's time for you to hang it up. Alright.
All right, gather around. Let's get council underway.
Let's get the council to discuss
First,
our
your
failure.
reports. Where do we stand right now?
Since it reached the Great Ravine, we've lost track of it, sir.
Vanished.
The situation
Vanished.
has made it quite difficult for us.
And then
However, I think we have a chance to salvage the situation if we can pick up its trail on the other side.
We've got some good news from the field team on that front. Tectonic movement from when Zhorah passed through created a fissure in the Great Ravine. That
or he
fissure is
just
our
made
ticket
the
to catching
fissure
up with
when
the
he
beast.
went through the ravine, because
There's
he
no
literally
point.
carved through solid rock.
We exhausted our supplies during the last operation. Even if we did track it down, there's no way we'll be able to pull off anything of that scale.
And again, I can't
Then what should we
reiterate
do,
enough.
Commander?
50 years.
We'll have to send a ship
And
to the guild.
It's one of those things that you
But with the
just look
skies
at,
and
like
seas the
my
way they are.
inventory and the
It
supplies
doesn't
I
matter.
have. At
We
this
cannot
point, I have
proceed without
hundreds of
notifying the
herbs
guild
and
of the
whatnot.
situation.
We
We
are
should send word and
cultivating
wait for their
stuff with
decision.
our
Captain, can I
with
count
our
on
garden and
Never you
everything.
worry, sir.
I don't
I've
understand.
been watching the sea churn and waiting for my chance to tame her again.
So yeah, we're
It
going to
seems
send
that the fissure
the
in the
ship
Great
back to the
Ravine has
mainland.
not only given us a path, but
and
an
then we're
opportunity
going
as
to
well.
ask the guild what to
Together,
do.
we're going to
because we
brave
failed
whatever
out here.
lies on the
Not
other
that
side
they haven't been failing
and
for
find
50
Zhorah
years, but they
Magdoras'
failed
trail.
out here.
Hunters,
So we have to figure
head
out
to
what
the
we're
Great
going to do.
Ravine as soon as you're ready. May the Sapphire Star light your way.
But remember
Dismissed.
that for the future, when we do find Zhorah Magdoras, that he sent a ship to the guild. Alright. So get a health
Hey, partner.
booster.
Let's go on an expedition
You,
out in the
you
Great
can
Ravine.
pop it and
I'll
it-
tag along.
We'll leave a spot on the ground and you can kind of stand in and it'll heal you up. Always coincides with a certain event, the Elder is crossing. So every time they see every time an Elder crosses, their Gigante appears. And they don't know why. So hopefully we can help them and we can figure out what's going on. So we got
New products in
additional
stock.
new items in here. So after beating Zhorah Magdoras, as you can see, we can now have large bombs. For the bow guns, you have additional level rank 2 and elemental ammo, and we have access to blast coating for the bow. Alright, well after this we're going to go to the Great Ravine. Until then, see you next time.